I'm Dr. Connie. I'm your host of Mind Your Health podcast. I share my unique perspective both as a practitioner and a patient battling autoimmune condition for over 25 years because I had to figure things out on my own, and my education in my practical approach as a patient allows me to truly integrate it so that you can be whole and the burden of sick care is no longer your own burden to carry. And this is what we help you with in this podcast.
Hey guys, this is Dr. Connie with Mind Your Podcast. Since I've been back podcasting, you guys know that I've been utilizing my functional yoga medicine certified practitioners and their stories, as well as my dear friend and author and an amazing speaker. And today I wanted to come and talk about sort of why I created functional yoga medicine. It's really the business that I have in Swanee, Georgia, as well as I have a functional yoga medicine certification program. It's a year-long program that encompasses every part of my learning and experience packed into this one single program. It's the ultimate program that I wish I had starting out, rather than wasting so much time and money learning all the different tools and different education. So today I want to kind of talk to you from my heart and provide you with my perspective on why it is that I created this functional yoga medicine certification program, as well as functional yoga medicine as a brand. So I just want to say welcome everyone. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Dr. Connie Chung, where this is airing live, as well as podcast, Mind Your Health podcast, available on Spotify, as well as Apple, as well as Google. Okay, so welcome to this episode. I'm super duper excited to share something deeply personal and transformational, because today I'll be taking you through my journey, both as a clinician and a patient, that ultimately led me to create the Functional Yoga Medicine Certified Practitioner program, short for FYMCP. So why did I create FYMCP? Well, I've spent over 30 years immersed in healthcare and wellness. And through those years, I encountered incredible challenges, both personally and professionally, that shaped my vision for a better approach to health. And in this episode, I want to talk about why I created FYMCP and how it ties into not just my own healing journey, but a larger, more global vision to revolutionize the way we approach wellness, because I feel it's well needed. And this program is my answer to the gaps in traditional healthcare, and it's designed to empower practitioners to heal and lead in ways that go far beyond the symptom management. So we'll dive into my story, my frustrations as a clinician with the traditional medical system, and we'll kind of explore my own personal battles with kidney failure, a failed transplant, and the emotional toil that it took living with lupus for over 25 years. And also you'll hear how those experiences reshaped my understanding of health and healing and led me to create an integrative, holistic approach through functional yoga medicine that addresses not just physical, but emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being. And I am super thrilled to share how this journey has brought me to a place where I can help others reclaim their health and make a global impact in the future of healthcare. This is my last legacy. I don't know what the outcome will be for me, but today I stay really healthy and spiritually so strong, as well as emotionally and personally. And I really believe that it's key to what I'm about to talk to you about. Okay. So my background and journey through the medical system is that I have 30 years of education and clinical experience. And over those 30 years, I've really dedicated my life to studying psychology, nutrition, physical therapy, functional medicine, and yoga, as well as explore different alternative healing modalities. And really, each discipline brought me unique insights and tools, but none fully answered my burning questions. And despite the depth of my education, there was always a gap between the knowledge I gained and the application needed to help patients heal on a deeper level. Because at the end of the day, we're all humans having this, or they say, we're all humans having, or we're spiritual beings having a human experience. While each field offered valuable approaches, no single discipline provided the comprehensive solution I was looking for. And this forced me to search deep and dive deeper into each area and eventually combine these diverse practices into something more integrative and holistic. And my relentless curiosity drove me to uncover the missing links. And it was the journey that ultimately led to the creation of functional yoga medicine, where the gaps between the mind, body, and spirit are bridged in ways that no single discipline could achieve on its own. So my frustration as a clinician began with working within the confines of the conventional medicine. I quickly knew that this wasn't for me because I became so frustrated with the system's limitations, because the focus was always on managing the symptoms rather than addressing the root causes of illness. It felt like to me that we were putting band-aids on problems rather than truly helping patients to heal. And the more I worked with patients, the more I realized that traditional healthcare system wasn't designed for long-term wellness or true healing. It was a system built on treating immediate issues without looking at the bigger picture and how the mind, body, and spirit work together for sustainable health. And this growing awareness fueled my desire to find a better way to empower practitioners and patients to seek out and treat the root causes of their health challenges. So really, my health journey with kidney failure opened my eyes in ways I never expected. It was devastating, to say the least. And the medical system I had trusted was focused entirely on managing my condition solutions. I was placed on dialysis, which was incredibly painful, both physically, emotionally, and mentally. And eventually I had to learn self-hemodialysis, which only deepened my frustration with the system that seemed more concerned with keeping me sick. And the turning point came when I underwent a kidney transplant last year, a day before my birthday, October 27th, only for it to fail. The devastation of the rejection was crushing. And at that moment, I realized that the medical system is often reactive, offering temporary fixes without addressing the root cause or providing any path towards real healing. My disappointment solidified my belief that the system is designed to treat symptoms, not people. It became clear to me that the conventional approach was never going to provide the deep healing I needed. I desperately needed to heal. So I found myself trapped by the disease, being defined by my condition, and stuck in a system that had no real answers of hope to offer. It was incredibly isolating and disheartening. But through this dark period, I had a pivotal realization that healing was up to me. I had to become my advocate and develop the resilience and the mental strength necessary to navigate my way to true health. Let me tell you, if I left it up to the doctors that were in charge of me, I would probably not be here speaking to you this way. I would probably be dead. No one told me, or no one else could do the healing for me, is what I realized. And this experience changed how I viewed health and pushed me to create an approach that empowers people to take control of their own healing journey. And this really hits home for me. And I hope you share in this sentiment with me as well, because there are big gaps in the system. The medical system is not conducive to true health. That's a true statement that I experienced myself. Because as both a clinician and a patient, I encountered the shortcomings of our healthcare system. It became painfully clear that the system is designed to treat symptoms, not people. The focus is on quick fixes and temporary relief. Often it's on the side of the doctor to relieve themselves of the liability issues. They don't go the extra mile. They often ignore the mental and emotional, physical aspects of health. They were completely ignored when I was going through the rejection that are crucial to true healing. And the result? Patients are left managing conditions rather than overcoming them. Yet they still have utmost respect for their doctors, hoping that they know what's best for them. And that is what I want to make point, that is the wrong approach, because they only address the symptoms, not the root causes. And then they want to keep you in this cycle of illness. So in essence, there's no solution, just management. This realization hit me hardest during my battle with kidney failure. It was frustrating to experience firsthand how the system offers no long-term solutions, just a plan to manage my symptoms indefinitely. And for every step forward, I felt like there were 2 steps back. But what stuck with me was how easy it was to become defined by the diagnoses, the doctors shaking their heads as if I'm a lost cause. You stop being seen as a whole person and start being seen as a condition that needs to be managed. And that was really, really hard for me. I knew there had to be something more profound, a path that went beyond the symptoms, symptom management, to help people reclaim their health and not let their diagnoses define them. I began searching for a more holistic, integrative approach that empowers people to take control of their health, because I desperately needed it for me, for true healing, because no one else was helping me at all. And this became the driving force behind creating the functional yoga medicine, a system that gives individuals the tools to heal at the root level to find lasting wellness. And that's how I founded the whole EASE method, EASE, more to cover if you follow me later. But why did I create FYMCP? Well, I wanted to fill the gap in healthcare, because the Functional Yoga Medicine Certified Practitioner program was born out of my deep frustration as a clinician and a patient. And after years of working within the limitations of conventional medicine, where the focus was on symptoms and the hierarchical nature of the medical system, with the doctors being on top, which they don't always know and care about the patient deeply as a new, but nurses don't really have any say in what is being done. Okay. And I knew there had to be a better way. And as a patient, I experienced firsthand the system's shortcomings, especially my doctors who had MD, PhD, threw all the science at it, is what he said, and shrugged his shoulders and said, can't help you anymore. And that was the end of that. And I had to figure out how to go about living my life. And they don't want to take any responsibility for the failure either, to treat the whole person and address the root cause. It's as if they wanted to kind of mask what happened and push me on my way. FYMCP is a solution to this problem. It integrates the best functional medicine, yoga, nutrition, psychology, and alternative healing practices to give practitioners the tools they need to make lasting changes in their clients' lives. And by addressing health at the root level, the program offers truly transformative approach that considers the mind, body, and spirit as interconnected systems. I have a very clear pathway for this, not overloading my students with information, but it's practical skills so that every patient that comes to them gets seen and heard. And I want to empower the practitioners to make true impact, because I've been so disappointed with the leaders in this field. And FYMCP empowers practitioners to become health leaders. And the program is designed to go beyond the traditional symptom management, giving practitioners the practical and integrative tools that I desperately needed as a patient, and that they need to help their clients achieve fundamental, lasting transformation. It's about equipping practitioners with the skills to support their clients in healing from the inside out, holistically addressing the physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Through FYMCP, practitioners can provide the care the traditional medicine falls short of, helping clients to truly take control of their health journey and empowering them to live vibrant, balanced lives. This is more than just it's a movement towards holistic, personalized care that creates long-term impact in the world. So remember, health is up to you, and you need resilience and mental strength, because at its core, true health is self-driven. No one else can fully take responsibility for your well-being but you. And while doctors and treatments play a role, lasting health comes from within. And that means cultivating not just physical health, but also mental, emotional, and spiritual resilience so that you can do the right things. But life's challenges, whether they come from form of illness, stress, or personal setbacks, require more than physical response. Building resilience in all areas of your life is what allows you to heal deeply and sustain that healing over time. And again, I wouldn't be here without this resilience that I had to sort of cultivate through this hardship. So I focus a lot on empowerment through education and healing because the FYMCP program goes beyond the offering of the theoretical knowledge. It provides you with the life skills to navigate your own healing journey as a practitioner and guide others to do the same. It's not just about learning the protocols. It's about empowering yourself and your clients with the emotional and mental strength needed to face health challenges head on. And through Functional Yoga Medicine Certification Program, you learn how to teach self-reliance, encouraging clients to take control of their health rather than relying solely on external treatments. Here's what I had to have. And the most important thing that got me through is the power of self-advocacy. In today's healthcare system, it's easy to fall into trap of dependence, waiting for someone else to fix what's wrong. But true healing requires a shift, moving from relying on external symptoms to trusting your own capability for healing. And Functional Yoga Medicine Certification Program helps practitioners foster self-advocacy in their clients, empowering them to be active participants in their wellness journeys. With the right tools and mindset, health isn't something that happens to you. It's something you create from the inside out. So my vision is to have a global impact through Functional Yoga Medicine Certification Program with the remaining time I have. When I created the Functional Yoga Medicine Certified Practitioner Program, it wasn't just about helping individuals reclaim their health. It was about creating a ripple effect that could transform the way the world approaches wellness. And my vision for a global shift where people no longer accept a reactive, symptom-based approach to health, but instead embrace the idea that true healing comes from addressing the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. And by empowering practitioners with the tools to facilitate deep holistic healing, Functional Yoga Medicine Certification Program has the potential to reach far beyond individual transformations and spark change on a much larger scale. This is more than a program. It's part of a movement that can redefine healthcare for generations to come. It's a new health paradigm. We're at the forefront of a new health paradigm, one that sees health as a proactive rather than reactive. The world is shifting towards integrative health, where healing is a holistic and focuses on getting to the root issues rather than just managing symptoms. People are becoming more aware of their physical, emotional, and spiritual well-beings and how they are interconnected, and they're looking for practitioners who understands this. And functional yoga medicine equips you to lead in this space using functional medicine, yoga, nutrition, and mental resilience through the EASE method to guide clients towards lasting transformation. I want to make a contribution with my suffering to shift the global consciousness. And by training practitioners through my FYMCP program, we're not just changing individual lives, we're contributing to a larger shift in global consciousness around the health and wellness. As more practitioners adopt this integrative approach, we're collectively changing how people think about health, and this movement is about empowerment, where individuals take control over their well-being and practitioners become true healers who facilitate holistic, meaningful change. Together, I feel we're part of a powerful global transformation that is reshaping the future of healthcare, and that's the work I want to leave behind. So if you're someone who feels called to make a difference, to be a part of health, the Functional Yoga Medicine Certified Practitioner Program is your next step. And the good news is that we're hosting a free 3-part training on Reclaim Your Energy, Purpose, and Health, a 3-step journey from burnout to fulfillment. Because there are so many of you suffering with the job that you have, maybe in healthcare, maybe in yoga, maybe in wellness, or maybe a corporate job. But whether you're ready to take control of your own health or feel the calling to step into the role of a healer and a leader, FYMCP will give you the skills, the knowledge, and the support to create profound change. So don't wait. Join my free 3-part training on Reclaim Your Energy, Purpose, and Health. It's a 3-step journey from burnout to fulfillment. To recap, today we've explored my personal journey. This is Dr. Connie Chung, through the healthcare system, the flaws I encountered both as a clinician and a patient, how limiting that is, and then doctors don't know everything, and they miss a big part of who we are. We've discussed how important it is to take responsibility for your own health, the power of mental and emotional resilience, and the profound impact that holistic healing can have. I just want to thank you so much for listening if you made it this far. If you want to learn more about how you can get involved with FYMCP or begin your journey as a leader in health and wellness, visit functionalyogamedicine.com or drconniechung.com. Follow me, my podcast on Mind Your Health, available on Spotify and Apple and Google, or follow me on Instagram, Dr. Connie Chung. And lastly, click the link below or sign up for our free 3-part training on Reclaim Your Energy, Purpose, and Health. A 3-step journey from burnout to fulfillment starts this Thursday on October 17th. Thank you so much, you guys. I will talk to you guys all soon. Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Mind Your Health podcast. If you enjoyed the episode, we would so much love it and appreciate it if you share it with someone who could benefit as well as to subscribe to this podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or anywhere else where podcasts are found. And leave us a review. We would be so grateful, and it helps us to reach more people just like you, so you can become more empowered to enjoy longevity and health. You can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Dr. Connie Chung. And of course, you can subscribe to this podcast for a new episode every single